Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance review. Splendid. And the fragrance we will be reviewing today is Giorgio Beverly Hills for Men V.I.P Special Reserve by Giorgio Beverly Hills. Whew. It's a lot of words for a title, isn't it? For a name of something, it's wordy, it's wordy. There's a lot going on there. This is a flanker to the 1984 release, Giorgio for Men. Much easier. This was released in 1987. I can't seem to find a perfumer for it, unfortunately, but I shall review it anyway, even if I don't know who the perfumer is. This review will follow my tried and tested, trusty reviewing technique, which is where I will tell you the notes. I shall then tell you the notes that I get, and then I'll just talk about it. Okay, so this has a hefty pyramid. Most pyramids are hefty, I've found, especially vintage fragrance pyramids. Let's start at the top. The top is bergamot, aldehydes, mandarin, and cardamom. The mid is carnation, rose, orris, cedar, sandalwood, cinnamon, and patchouli. And the base is amber, benzoin, oak moss, musk, vanilla, leather, and tonka bean. Now, what notes do I get? Cardamom, aldehydes, cinnamon, patchouli, oak moss, and leather. Okay, so let's talk about this. This fragrance is, if you could put a picture of a type of fragrance up as the definition of a fragrance that I would love, it's this one. And yet, I don't. I don't love this fragrance. In fact, I don't even like this fragrance. In fact, I'm selling it, which is why I'm reviewing it now. Because I've sold it. And so before it leaves, I'm going to give it a review. One of the reasons I am going to give this a review is because the aftermarket prices of this perfume are fucking mental. Same with the vintage Giorgio Beverly Hills. Very nice. It's a very nice perfume, but that's what it is. It's very nice. This, however, to me, is harsh. It's a harsh perfume. One of the main reasons for that is how dry and sharp it is. When you first spray this on, you are greeted by spicy, dry, dusty, peppery aldehydes. So it's got this aldehydic sharpness to it. Sharp enough to cut you, right? But not so sharp as to do it painlessly. You get some blades which are you get some things and some blades which are so sharp when they cut you, you don't feel it. You only feel it afterwards. This is not like that. This hurts. When I first spray this on, I find this so incredibly dry. Cardamom, cinnamon, aldehydes, dry, scratchy, screaming patchouli. This, excuse me whilst I hydrate, this grating, sharp, pulling patchouli that's in it. It's dug its nails into you and it's dragging you by its nails, It's very potent. There are there are hints at the citrus at the top. Very small hints. But they may as well not be. They're a token gesture. The perfume then moves on, and it does evolve. But there's very little in by way of relief from the dryness. The patchouli and the cinnamon they feel scorched. You know, they feel like they've been out in the sun and they've been robbed of any kind of hydration. They feel parched, scorched. There is, in the mid, a little bit of orris root and rose and carnation, which God knows what this would be like if they weren't there. It would be unbearable. It wouldn't work. The texture's almost like having dry, hot sand in your mouth. For me, it's almost painful. Worn it quite a bit. And you can see the fill lines like there. So I've worn enough of this to know what it is, and I just can't. I've tried desperately. I wanted to love it. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Much needed as well. It's very dry in here while this perfume is around. I wanted to love it. I feel like I should love it, but I don't. You know? As the perfume moves on, the spiciness kind of backs away, and you are left with this vintage patchouli oak moss leather tonka base, and the leather is grippy. It's not soft. It's not like kid leather. It's not smooth. It's grippy, like it's like you're having to fight. It's got you. You know. It has you, and it's dry, desiccated. It's like being attacked by a mummy, being given a hug. And it's harsh, and it stays that way. And it stays that way for 6-8 hours. 8 hours. Performance isn't massive on this on me. You would think it would be. There are many aspects of this perfume which tick many different boxes that I should love. And there are some aspects of this perfume I do. If the dryness wasn't so dry, you know, if the sharpness wasn't so sharp, if it wasn't so unrepentantly grainy and desiccated, then I would be keeping it. But it's so hard. It's so difficult. And that is why I am selling it. In fact, have sold it. Beware on the aftermarket, friends. This is going for silly money. Smell it before you buy it. Anyway, this has been my review. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.